Hello guys, welcome back to Kosi's Arsenal podcast. My name is Kosi. It's another match preview dropping right about now. I'm so sorry. This should have dropped yesterday. We should have gone live yesterday, but I had a couple of issues, internet and other things. But here I am. We are going to be discussing some of the confirmed team news ahead of the Everton game. Arsenal. We have so many issues to talk about. So many issues to talk about. The injury status. Mikel has been speaking to the press. Of course, we did some of his press conference reaction, and we shall look at more of the news around Arsenal and how prepared are we for the Everton game. Who are those players injured? Of course, like I said, Aubameyang, Martin Odegaard, those are the most important players we're going to be talking about, especially at a time when Mikel has said that we have so many people in the injury bed, yet we have two important games, one against Everton tomorrow and the other against Villarreal on Thursday. So smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and give me your predictions in this one. Arsenal up against Everton. I think Arsenal will win it 2-1 at the Emirates Stadium. I'm very confident. I think Mikel has been doing a tremendous job when it comes to beating these clubs, the big clubs. I think we have not had so many of nasty performances against the big clubs, especially on the road. We've been a little bit nasty at the Emirates Stadium, but I think we are good to go. We are good to go. We can't beat Everton 2-1. That is my prediction. I'm a little bit optimistic. Of course, everybody's gonna say, Kosi, this is not an easy one. After failing to beat Fulham, how can you predict a win for us? No, but I'm going for a win. 2-1. So let us look at this team news, Mikel Arteta's press conference, and the statistics ahead of this game. I hope you guys enjoy the video. So this is the Arsenal website, Arsenal versus what's that? Arsenal versus Everton preview, goals, stats, and more. Of course, we shall also look at Mikel Arteta's press conference. You can look at some of the best moments in the game. That is not what I'm interested in. Referee is gonna be Jonathan Moss. Is going to be the referee for this one tomorrow on Friday. Jonathan Moss. I don't know your opinions about Moss, but I'll take him as the referee. I have no issues with him. Head-to-head in all competitions, we have played 216 games against Everton. We have won 108, we have drawn 46, and we have lost 62. Of course, we are versing a very different Everton, an Everton that you think is a little bit ignited, on fire. They are dreaming, they are flying. This season is their season. They are absolutely enjoying the moment. So probably we should be very careful in that game. So these are the kits we expect Arsenal to be putting on the home kit. Of course, the red and white, and the goalkeeper putting on black, and then Everton should be putting on blue, and their goalkeeper should be putting on green as well. Team news: who is in and who is out? In both teams, pierre-emerick Aubameyang is sick, like as it has a hamstring. David Louis has a knee injury. Tierney also has a knee injury, and Martin Odegaard has an ankle injury, is being assessed to see whether he will play the game. For Everton, Delph has a tendon doubt. Doucouré has a foot injury. Bernard has a knocked out. I don't know if you have players like Yeremina, who has a stomach doubt. Gomez has a hamstring doubt. Calvert-Lewin has a stomach doubt. And then G-Man or G Barman has a knee injury. I think the players they might miss if they don't play as Everton, they will miss Yeremina. They will, because he's a very essential player to their defense. They will miss Calvert-Lewin. Of course, he's their main goal scorer this season. They'll miss Abdoulaye Doucouré. He's a very central player in that midfield. So for Arsenal, Lacazette is going to be missed. Of course, you know what Lacazette gives us as a player this season. Where Aubameyang can't score, it's always been Alexander Lacazette. David Louis, probably you miss his experience, you miss his leadership in such games, but he's out for the season. Tierney is out for the season as well. Martin Odegaard is being assessed. I don't know whether he will play, but even if he's past fit, as a fan, or as a person who follows Arsenal, clearly, I'm gonna say he should be left out. He should be left out of this game. I don't want to see him, play in this game for reasons that are quite clear. You have Villarreal coming on, coming ahead of you. So I don't want to see, him play in this game. There. So according to Mikel, says we still have a lot to play for in the league and playing in the semi-finals of the Europa League. So we are all excited about the way we can finish the season. That is according to Mikel. Areas to target. Of course, this preview is written on the Arsenal website. So areas to target is it's rare to witness a side let in 2 goals in such similar fashion as Everton's two concessions against Tottenham a week ago. For both goals finished by Harry Kane, a cross resulted in an almighty mix-up between centre backs Michael Keane left and Mason Holgate. Clearly, Everton don't release defending crosses, so probably we are going to be looking at defending crosses against Everton or bringing in crosses. Richarlison is their danger man, of course. When it comes to Richarlison and Everton. Mikel also spoke a lot against ahead of this game, and so we are going to be looking at Mikel Arteta's press conference, what he spoke about, what he spoke ahead of this game, what he clearly said. I think it's going to be very, very, very key. What he said as the manager, ahead of this game. I expect a lot of a lot from Mikel. Just a minute. All right. Mikel Arteta spoke ahead of this game and reacted to his press conference. So probably what we need to do in this one is try to get some of the transcripts in his press conference again ahead of the game. First and foremost, he was asked, on a couple of things. On the latest team news and 5 players being out, he said, yes, it's unfortunate. The situation we have at the moment, they're all doing really well, to be fair. They're a little bit ahead of the schedule. We don't expect them for Everton. I think we have a doubt with Martin a little bit. Let's see how he's doing in training. The rest will be out and get them back in the team as quick as possible. So probably Aubameyang, Lacazette, all those players are going to be out for the game. So we don't expect them to be coming back as soon as possible. On keeping the players focused in training and during the, of course, we looked at much of this, in the press conference reaction we did. So my thoughts in this game, my thoughts of the game, I think. Well, Arsenal will win this one. It's not a very big one. I think Everton concede goals. If we can score, we can win it. I mean, as simple as that. If we can score goals, we can actually win it. But if we fail to score, I don't think we shall actually win the game. It's going to be more of how Arsenal respond to the pressure, more of how Arsenal can actually respond. But I think it could be a win for Arsenal. You never know. It could be a win for Arsenal. Yeah.